I'm gonna get one today, tomorrow.
Right.
I already got the logic checks and stuff, so I don't know. I got a week and a half to figure that shit out though. So fuck.
I feel you.
I'm gonna get one today, tomorrow. God,
Right.
I already got the logic checks and stuff, so I don't know. I got a week and a half to figure that
That's
shit
me,
out.
that's me.
I
That's
feel
me.
you. All right.
What's up? Let me put this on Facebook. Hold on. All right.
We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. So what else going on? How's the editing and stuff going, brother?
Oh, we ain't even start the editing yet. We still we gotta shoot my part and we gotta shoot Miles' part. We do that, yeah.
Still on you and my.
Yeah, so we still gotta do all that shit.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up, man. That's good shit. Fuck.
So yeah, we gotta do all that.
Oh, okay. So what kind of logic check do you have right now? Do you have it hooked up to yours?
I got which one is it? I forgot the I think it's like the latest one they had, like the one that's supposed to be, I think like 4K definition or something like that. If I'm not
okay, so you got a USB 3.0 then? You got USB 3.0?
Yeah, one of them joints.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta figure that shit out. So all right, man. Yeah. Fuck. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got 9. We'll start this motherfucker. What's going on, everybody? What's up? It's the motherfucking Mr. Lucario and Steve show, the email show. We sit and read emails to you guys. If y'all have any questions, y'all can post those things in the chat room as well. And I'll continue to say that. But Lucario, why don't you holler at them and tell them about yourself real quick?
Yeah, what up, people? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario. So listen, man, guys, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. That is the spot. That is the place where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Also follow me on Instagram at @realmrlucario. And follow me on there. Get it popping. All right.
Yes, sir. And guys, if y'all want to holler at me, you got me at thebadmindset@gmail.com also. So again, guys, we read 3 emails a piece and we answer any questions for the hour. And we will just go from there, man. So anyone catching this, we good, brother. So I guess I know. I ain't gonna say no.
You gonna go first? Go ahead.
I'm already gonna go first, man. I ain't gonna say shit. This is a kind of a long one, but I will read it all in its entirety. They always talk about they don't want to make a long story short, but anyway. So he met this girl at a bar. Okay, she's from Europe, and let's see here. Let's see. I'm just kind of skimming this. All right, that night we spent a pretty long time talking, just us. She also introduced me to a group of her friends. I invited her that same weekend to have coffee, and we had a great time, but nothing happened. A week after that, we went to the cinema. We also had a great time, but nothing happened. It's important to clarify that I've been going and I still go to the same bar where I met her every week. And speaking of her friends, they also usually go there. They ask me what's happening between me and her. Lastly, I invited her for a cup of coffee. She preferred a beer. So we went out that night and finally kissed. I noticed, but not once, but several times. I could have had a great week. Unfortunately, she messaged me the next day telling me, I hope you forget what happened yesterday because it's not happening again. I really like you, but I don't want this kind of relationships. Shit. She could just be another girl I can easily forget about. The problem is that I really, really, and I say this is 3 reallys, dog, really like her. In fact, I had several girlfriends in my life, but I never felt attracted to anyone like this. And the other thing is that now her friends are also my friends, and I have to see her every time I go to the favorite bar, the same place where I met her in the first time. For now, I'm on this last paragraph. For now, I've been ignoring her as well as she does me. I know that if I go and talk to her, she's going to be cool with me, but I really don't want to be a friend. I would really like to get to know her a little bit better, and I want more out of her. What should I do? I have some hope that we could go out one day and date, and me not just be a friend. So what should I do? Sorry for the long one.
Oh my goodness, this dude. I mean, you know, it sounds like he's pretty much done. It's like it might be a wrap for this dude because, you know, he's like, you know, he's fucking with all that. Oh, I really, 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 really like her. Like all that other shit. You see, like that type of shit is the reason why she's probably not really feeling him like that, because he's displaying behaviors that's showing that he's too sprung. Like he's probably he's putting her on a pedestal. Like, you know, he's all googly eyed and shit when it comes to this chick. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And so she's looking at him like, you know, I'm not really feeling this guy like that because he's way too, he's making it too much about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not really a turn on for women. That's not really attractive for women. You see what I mean? Like, so the thing is with him, he's so far deep in this whole, he's already in the friend zone basically, but also on top of that, he's like putting her on a pedestal. So she's all the way on this side of the spectrum of not really feeling him. You see what I mean? But he wants to get with her, but it's going to be hard for him to get with her because he wants her too bad. You feel what I'm saying? He wants her so much, which creates a type of behavior that is needy. That's kind of, you understand what I'm saying? That's not really a masculine type of attractive behavior that's going to make her want to come after him or want to chase him or want to really engage with him. You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing in it for her, so she's not really gonna really want to fuck with him. Because then he said that they kissed or something, and then she said that she doesn't want to be with him like that. Is that what he said?
Yes, yeah. She I guess she felt guilty. They kissed.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing, man. Like I would say what he needs to do is talk to other chicks, fuck with other women, and then if she ends up like, you know, let's say he's taking attention away from her, if she ends up trying to like, you know, get his attention or whatever it is like that, then he's gonna have to do he's gonna have to reverse his whole energy with her and just get straight into like really being assertive and aggressive when it comes to being sexual with her, but at the same time not being all needy and romantic and fucking soft with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not gonna work for him. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I got a few thoughts on this one because this is the card. This is what we always tell guys. Why do you waste your time, man? Why do you sit around and not put your bid in? And unfortunately, he already set himself up for a downfall because what did they do? What did he say? They just hung out, okay? They had coffee, nothing happened. Went to the cinema, nothing happened. Then he went for the triple factor, asked for coffee, she wanted a beer. Then they started kissing and all that, which okay, I'm fine with. But then all of a sudden she's feeling guilty about it because she didn't really like him anyway. What I really think is that she met a Lucario and she was trying to make him mad, and she was just using this guy and trying to say, okay, I'm gonna make him jealous, or I'm gonna try to get this other guy out my mind. Let me start messing with this guy and realize, oh no, I miss my other man and all that other stuff. But the next problem is it basically shows his weakness, Lucario, because what he's doing is that's his place. Okay, like called the spot for all y'all guys in another country shit. Is a spot that you always go to. He feels like he even can't even go to his own spot because now he did the worst thing that I tell you guys not to do, is to start being friends with her pod. Now he's like, well, her pod is there and they want to know what's happening. It doesn't matter. It's none of your fucking business what's happening with us, number one. Number two, he sees her all the time. This is the thing that I try to stress, Lucario. If I'm talking to a woman, let's say I go to the club and I'm talking to a woman and we start messing around and all that other stuff and it doesn't work out, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't tell you how many women I've seen that I used to mess with that are, like, so you gonna talk to other women in front of me? No, I'm not talking to. Wait, how am I talking to other women in front of you when I'm across the damn club? You watching me?
Right.
But this is where he fails. When you don't have options, Mr. Lucario, women don't want you.
Right.
And I will say it again, guys. When you don't have options, women don't want you. The reason she doesn't want him, Lucario, is because no other woman wants him. No other woman wants him. Because if other women wanted him, his whole demeanor would have changed.
Right.
He would have been talking all that shit to her early on. He wouldn't have taken her to Lucario, playing it safe. Taking her to the cinema, sitting in a fucking room with the lights out for 3 hours or 2 hours, whatever, watching moving pictures. Is that gonna get you some ass at the end of the day? Man, what you got on that, Lucario?
Nah, that's what I'm saying, man. He's too smitten with this chick, man. That's the problem, bro. It's like a lot of these dudes don't understand that, part of what makes a woman really want a dude is knowing that, other women want him or that he has other women. Also, what makes a woman like gravitate to a dude is when she's not sure all the way how he feels, or she's still sort of guessing or wondering how he feels about her. And she already knows how he feels. She already knows that she got him. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no like challenge for her. There's nothing there. Like he's like a puppy dog type of dude. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's not attractive to her. That doesn't get her aroused. That doesn't get her wet. This is why I be trying to tell cats, look, it's not all about the looks, because again, his behavior is the thing that's fucking him up. You feel what I'm saying? It's strictly the behavior in this case that's fucking him up. You see what I'm saying? And so if his behavior was different, she'd be more attracted to him. You understand? She would actually want to fuck with this dude. You feel what I mean? But because his behavior is that of a guy who is, on some sim shit, on some, like putting the pussy on a pedestal shit, this is where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Well, here's the thing, and this is important. What you guys have to understand, it's not just how you feel about yourself. It's not just how you interact with her, but his third strike, Lucario, was the fact that his kissing skills were terrible.
Right.
You can get away with shit when you can really turn and make her pussy wet. And he couldn't do that, Lucario. He couldn't make her pussy wet. So what she did was, again, this is a scenario that, come on, Lucario, we all deal with. All of a sudden, she wants our attention. We're not giving her all the attention she wants. She gets mad and says, fuck you. I don't need you. I got other guys I can date. And then what do we say, Lucario? Then take your fucking ass on. And if you want to be with that motherfucker, go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. And she says, okay, I'm going to show you. And then she goes out with this loser a few times, goes to the cinema, goes to the movie, kisses him a little bit. And every time she kisses him, she's like, damn, I wonder what Lucario's doing right now. Man, I wonder who he's with right now. Oh my God, I made the hugest mistake of my life. This guy is just a friend. I should have never. And then they come crawling back to us. That's just how it works, man. So in this scenario, he lost in the beginning and he did not know it. And like you said, this is not about clothes. It is not about your clothes, your job, and all that shit, or your looks. It is all about your behaviors that are showing these women why they don't want to be with you. Lucario, you got the floor, fam.
Yeah, real talk. All right, so let me get to this question real quick. All right, so this one says, I have a female friend who continuously tells me that she won't sleep with me, and it's annoying because I'm not interested in sleeping with her. We have been drunk together. She showed me her breast one time, and she does flirt hard. It's in her nature. Now I'm 40, well off, and have been in many relationships with women. Last night she repeated that she wasn't going to fuck me. I asked her what that meant. I asked if it was an insult or simply a defense system to my non-existent advances. She brushed it off as just an innocent comment, so I let it go. Since we've been drinking, we went back to her place and I asked if I could sleep on her couch. She said that we could sleep in the bed together, which I told her that my rule is that a woman in the bed means that we're having sex. She seemed disappointed and we both went to sleep after that. In the morning, I woke up and started getting ready to leave. She sat next to me and wanted to cuddle. Again, I said no, as I do not want any misunderstandings to occur. My question is, I know attention seekers and how they operate, but why does she continue to say she won't sleep with me even though I'm not flirting with her? So,
man, this is a bit, man, dude. Hold up, man. Look, man. I'm not trying to disrespect your motherfuckers that email you, but that dude is a straight up bitch. This has got to be this asexual weird shit that's going on with you motherfuckers. This is a grass eating like let me get this shit straight. You being 40 and well off has nothing to do with you weird. This is some weird shit. This is some like gay. This is Lucario, look. Man, there's so many things. Now, again, if this chick is like 300 pounds, I get it. All right, she's ugly, I get it. But there are two problems I have with this, Lucario. What is a woman friend? That shows me you ain't got no game. What the fuck is a woman friend? You tell me. I don't know what the fuck a woman friend is. And then all of a sudden, what you doing is you playing the female emotional role. Why the fuck didn't you bring your bitch ass home? Why did you got to go over her house and tease her? See, this is what it is. I think he likes the attention that she's giving him. And it's giving him a source of a little bit of power because he's got a little fucking fan girl that wants to fuck him. And all he's doing is playing with the food. This grass eating, I mean, God, Lucario, I swear to you, dog, if you ever call me and I tell you I'm hanging out with a female friend, call 911. That is a stress signal. Somebody's about to kill me. There is no fucking way. Number one, I'm not hanging out with someone I'm not attracted to, number one. And number two, I'm not spending the night over someone's house that I'm not fucking. So it doesn't make any sense, Lucario. What's your take, man?
Well, what was funny about this is this a part of the email where he said that she wanted him to sleep in the bed with her, and then he said to her, well, if I sleep in a bed with a chick, that means we're gonna be fucking. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like he wants to smash, but then at the same time he's playing games. You feel what I'm saying? So like you said, it's like it's almost like an ego thing for this dude. You feel what I mean? Because like you said, unless she's like terrible looking to him or whatever, or like what I don't see the point in all of that. You see what I'm saying? I don't see the point in, because he's asking like, why is she saying, oh, I'm not gonna sleep with you if she keeps flirting with you? First of all, that's what women do. Women fucking talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? Even though they want to make something happen. That's just, you understand? That's just how it is. That's what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So he needs to understand that. Like, she wants to fuck him, but he's wondering why she keeps saying, I'm not gonna fuck you. You understand? Women talk shit. That's what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why she's saying that stuff. But he should know that she's trying to fuck based off of her actions. But then he is, playing this weird game, is, as far like acting like he doesn't really want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? This is a weird situation. You know what I
No.
mean?
Wait, Lucario. Wait, hold. Let's pull the reins back on the horse, man. It took me a second to think for a second. This motherfucker's lying. He's not the okay. Think about this, Sicario. He's not the one that's trying not. Wait. Think about this. Reverse it, Lucario. Think about the email and let's reverse it. Basically, he's the guy friend to the chick. He wants to fuck the chick. The chick doesn't want to fuck him. He had the chick spend the night at his house and slept on the couch, and he thought that he could get some pussy. No, man, no. That nigga, excuse my, I'm sorry. I'm excuse my language. That motherfucker's lying, Lucario. Guys, whoa. This motherfucker is lying. He's not the one that got, because Lucario, this shit don't make no sense. But doesn't it make more sense, Lucario, that she's the friend? He wants to smash her. She doesn't want to smash him. They went out for drinks. She was too drunk, so she couldn't drive. So she was like, you know what? Let me stay at your place. I'll sleep on the couch. He tried to fucking fuck her, right?
Right.
And then on top of that, in the morning when she didn't try to fuck, he tried to snuff. Man, this motherfucker's lying, Lucario. You write that motherfucker back, say, stop lying on your dick. Because you know what, Lucario? If you were that cold, you wouldn't even write this email. This wouldn't even be an email. So what he's asking is, what's the in question that he asked, Lucario? What's the question?
He wanted to know why. Hold on, let me read the exact thing that he said real quick. Hold on.
All right.
Let me read the exact thing. He said, I know attention seekers and how they operate, but why does she continue to say she won't sleep with me even though I'm not flirting with her?
No. Reverse it. He is flirting with her. She doesn't want to sleep with him. He's giving her all the attention, and he's wondering why she's not being receptive to his. Man, this is what. Come on, man. Y'all can't lie to motherfuckers like us, man. That shit was a fake ass soap opera shit that you see on Telemundo. That's a fucking lie, Lucario. He is asking you, why can't I get this woman? Because what is you be I'm 40 and well off. What the fuck is that got to do with anything? Lucario? That motherfucker, what you got? That motherfucker lying, dog.
Nah, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, to me, it don't. This is what also doesn't make sense. And you know, if you think about it, the only time you really care about, like, let's say hypothetically this is true, right?
Yes.
The only time you would really even care about a chick doing anything,
yes,
is if you're interested in her. You understand what I'm saying? Right. If I'm not interested in you, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about when it comes to sex, and if you're not gonna do me or if you are gonna, like, I don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care because I don't want to do it.
Right.
That's not on my radar. So you see what I'm saying? So it sounds like this part of him that cares because he wants to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
it just seems weird. It's like, I'm like, dude, come on, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, who sends an email about that shit? I mean, like, when you smashing bitches and shit, you know there's one like a little guppy, and you like, you don't really talk about that shit. You like, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, but whatever, man. But he go into all these details, and he's trying to fuck that woman. She don't want your weird, goofy ass. So you know what? You be 40 and well off and be a loser because that's what you are for lying to us. That motherfucker's lying, Lucario. He's lying on his goddamn dick. All right, let me get to the next one, man. All right, the next one is this. All right, Steve, I met a girl on Facebook. We've been trying to meet up with her. We had a couple of really good phone conversations. I feel like she's interested, but she keeps saying that she's busy. Anyways, we text each other back and forth randomly, and I try to text her first. I try not to text her first unless she texts me, okay? Which means we go a couple of days between talking. So this morning I woke up and there's a message on my phone asking, why haven't I texted her? I don't want to say something like dumb. I don't want to say something dumb like, well, you never text me. So what should I do and what should I say, man? Jesus.
So he's asking what should he reply?
Well, yeah. Well, she's asking why don't you she's asking why don't you text her? Well, why haven't you?
Right.
You know, and they've been waiting, you know. All right, yeah. And he wants to know what should he say to that. He don't want to say nothing dumb, but he's like, what should I do?
Right. Well, it's the thing. Sometimes what guys got to understand is sometimes you don't need to reply to directly to what she's saying. You understand? So if a chick's like, oh, why haven't you texted me? Blah, 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 right? You don't got to be like, oh, because I was busy, or oh, I was waiting for you. What you don't have to talk about that. Just text her what you want to happen or what you want to do. So if she's like, oh, how come you haven't texted me? You'd be like, oh, what's good? Well, listen, what you doing tomorrow? Come see me, right? That's so you don't need to respond to why you didn't text her. Just be like, yo, what you doing tomorrow? Come see me. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're talking about what you want to do with her, or what you want to make happen with the situation. So you're not necessarily responding to that, because now if you respond to that, you're getting into a dialogue about responding to that, which is sort of just baiting you into that type of conversation, which is irrelevant. It leads to nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? So it's you can either do that thing, or what you can do is that when you respond to her, you could play around with her a little bit and then go into what you were trying to do. So she's like, oh, how come you ain't text me, text me back? Be like, oh, my bad. I was having sex with like 30 girls last night. So I have no time. But anyway, so what you doing tomorrow? Let's get together. You understand what I'm saying? Like something stupid like that to let her know that you're not taking what she's saying seriously. You feel what I mean? And you're just going back to what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go in the conversation. You see what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on all that?
Oh, waste of fucking time. Period. I don't understand. And I'm doing a show tonight on this, but I don't understand why guys fucking waste their time. I always tell guys within the first, second, or third text that you have, or the third interaction, we're setting up a time to meet. And if we ain't set up a time to meet, I'm done. I'm done.
Right.
I'm not sitting around having phone calls. See, this is why. See, when you don't know what you're doing, you have to beg and barter. You fall in her narrative. You got to have phone conversations with her about what? What are you talking about? You feel that she's interested? Well, she's not, because if she was interested, she'd want to go out with you, right? Right? But then all of a sudden, she's asking you why have you text her and all this other stuff, which means she's trying to drop a handkerchief to show you that she's interested, but yet you don't know what to do. See, this is the problem, Lucario. A lot of guys win, but they lose. I did something yesterday and there's always loss of victory, because just because you win in one little area doesn't mean you win the whole thing. And this is the case in point. You met this woman, y'all been texting. It seems like you've been on the phone with her. So why didn't you bite her neck and take her up the tree, Lucario? Why didn't you bite her neck, talk to her, and see what she's talking about, set something up? And if she was bullshitting or giving you any excuse, be like, you know what? Hey, man, talk to me when you are ready to go out, and I'm done. That you got the high ground. But what do you say to this? You just say, look, goodbye. Just if I was him, I'd throw this back in the water, because he doesn't know what to do. And here's the biggest problem, Lucario. If they go out, this is where he's going to fuck up, because there's going to be silence and weirdness if they get together, because he still doesn't even know how to talk to a woman. And here's the thing. If you can't text them, you damn sure can't talk to them, because they're both the same thing. And that's why people always seem like they trying to separate that shit. But he's fucked, man. What you got on that, brother?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's paying too much attention to what she's talking about. You understand? Or what she's feeling at the moment. Again, as a guy, you have to direct the conversation. You have to direct the you have to choose the direction of where the conversation's going and where you want things to go. So if you're worried too much about, because he's like, oh, what do I say to her because of this? It doesn't matter that what she's saying. What are you trying to do with the girl? Just talk about that, do that, set that up. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of these dudes, they get so caught up in, trying to figure out what the girl wants, what the girl likes, and all this other stuff. Is like, look, you have to set the tone and have her cooperate with that. And that's all you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Don't answer stupid questions. Don't worry about, her saying this or saying that. You just got to get to the point of what you're trying to do and then keep that shit pushing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not even trying to control the narrative. He's just letting life happen to him. And when you do that, this is where you lose. I want to always be in control of everything I do from point A to point Z, Lucario. When I talk to a woman, I want to make sure that she follows my lead. I am not going to follow her lead, because once you get in that trap, you can't get out of it, because she notices weakness. She will notice, and I will use you as an example. The Lucarios of the world, she knows that you are assertive. You're going to let her know what's going on. You're going to tell her when you're free, and you're going to give her an option if she wants to spend time with you, knowing that if she says no, as soon as she finishes the O and no, you're talking to somebody else and setting it up. That's what they used to. They say they don't like it, but that's what they're used to with a real ass man. Majority of these guys out here are scared of women. They don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to text women. They don't know how to get their point across because they don't know themselves, brother. What's your take on that, man?
Nah, that's the thing, man. Again, these dudes out here, bro, they got to be focused on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's if you focus on yourself, that's going to eliminate a lot of the issues and difficulties and problems you have with women, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to say, look, you're going to say to yourself, this is what I'm trying to do, and this is what I want to happen. So when you talk to a girl and you deal with her, everything is going to be based off of that. You feel what I'm saying? So when a girl says to you, oh, how come you didn't text me and blah, 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 you're looking at her like, and you're thinking, fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't even, like, why am I even going to engage in that conversation? I'm not. I'm just going to tell her, yo, listen, tomorrow I'm free. Come see me. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean?
Like, that's it. I mean, that's what you
got to do.
You know?
It's crazy.
Yeah, all right, man. Well, you got the floor, brother.
All right, cool. So this one's a small one. This guy says, how do you sleep with a girl without having to take her out on a date? So that's the question.
Oh boy. How do you sleep with a girl without taking her on a date? All right. This is not porn. And I'm not saying you gotta okay. I'm not saying you don't have to spend time with her. But the fact that you're asking, how do I take a woman? How do I fuck without taking her out? Is the reason why you're not fucking at all. Is the reason why you're not getting any women at all. Because again, what is he making it about, Lucario? He's making it about the woman. How do I get her? How do I get her? There was no me and I's in that. That tells me he has no sense of self. That tells me that, you know what? This is a guy that wants to cheat the game. And this is why he's losing, because I'm not saying that you got to take him out on a date. Matter of fact, I always set up the date early on just in case. But I would say really 97% of the time, I'm not even going on a date, because once we get to texting and talking on the phone, we already talking about fucking and all that other shit. So there's really no date. But You got to do something, and this is his problem. No sense of self, Lucario.
Mm.
No sense of women. No understanding of how the game works. Doesn't know how probably that you can hear. He doesn't know how to text. He's insecure, problematic. He's a victim. He blames and he looks for shortcuts. You're not going to get a woman that way, and that's the truth, Lucario. What do you got on that, man?
Yeah, it's funny because E365 in the chat, he said for guys who have to ask that he can't, he'll have to take her out on 5 since his mouthpiece ain't right. So you're basically saying that, you know, a dude like that usually is gonna have to take chicks out on a whole bunch of dates and do a whole bunch of extravagant shit because he doesn't know how to, you know, create a situation where a woman would fuck him without the dates. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so that's the thing what guys gonna understand is that women like to have sex just as much as us. So, but the thing is that are you the type of guy who she's just gonna want to have sex with? And how do you become that type of dude? You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what happens is women will go on dates only usually because the guy he's putting it you know, he's going in the direction of saying, well, you know, let me take you out here and here and here. So he's doing that and she's following his lead. So women generally are going to follow your lead, you know, anyway. But if your lead is to lead her to the bedroom without going on dates, that's what she'll do. But you got to know how to do that. You see what I'm saying? But either way, you're still going to have to spend some time, you know, interacting with her in a way to make it go down. Because with this question, what it seems like is not, it doesn't even seem like he's just saying, how do I sleep with a girl without going on a date? It almost seems like he's saying, how do I get sex without putting in any effort? That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I feel like I hear from a lot of guys where it's almost like they want sex without having to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because even if you don't go on a date, you still have to do something to get her to want to sleep with you with, you know, and without y'all having to go on no dates. You see what I'm saying? So like you were saying, Steve, where you were saying, well, look, you know, I can get on the phone with her, talk that shit, and then she'll probably end up wanting to fuck around and do some shit, or, you know, at that point. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still had to do something, you see what I mean? Yeah. To be able to get her to want to sleep with you like that. You see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of dudes, what they'll do is that they're trying to find the easiest way to just get to sex without having to put in any type of time, effort, or energy into making it happen. You see what I'm saying? At all. So what I would say to guys, if they want to be able to sleep with women, you know, without going on dates or whatever, and you guys should go to Bad Boy Membership because I have a whole program about that. So, you know, I ain't gonna say everything here. But the thing is, I'll say the main thing you got to understand is that you need to be able to know how to interact with women to get them sexually stimulated to want to see you without having to do anything extra. You see what I'm saying? And it's really that simple. You see what I mean? So, you know, but Steve, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Well, that's I think that's the thing that you're saying, Lucario. A lot of guys don't want to do the necessary work. But and again, if it was that easy, you and I would be definitely out of business.
Right.
I mean, hey, every guy wants to fuck a woman without having to take her out, but that's just not the case, man. Women meet guys all day, and if every guy she met wanted to take her around the corner and fuck her pussy be all fucked out. So they gotta make sure they divide the weak ones from the ones who are security blankets for marriage. The ones they do that they want to fuck. So, but there's nothing about that guy or that email or whoever emailed that shows that he's a winner. He's a loser that will never get women because it's a shame that he didn't say anything like, well, I'm a Bad Boy member. This is my question. This is where a lot of guys go wrong. They think, okay, Lucario, they see our end results and stuff like that, but they don't realize the work that we do on the back end. They're never privy to that. They don't see the work. They don't see us talking to women all the time. They don't see the rejections and the victories and the loss. They don't see none of that. They just see the end result. So they think they can get that end result by doing nothing at all. And it doesn't work that way. Life doesn't even work that way. And the fact that he wrote that goddamn email, that's some bitch ass shit. And that's why he gonna be treated like a bitch. He ain't ever gonna get no pussy. So you better go to cats.com and go buy yourself a little kitty cat, you bitch motherfucker. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get to all right. Oh, my all right, guys, last email here. Then Cario got one, and then we're gonna wrap it up if y'all have no questions. Here's one I got. If y'all got a question, put Q in the email and in the chat room, and we'll answer question. If not, we're gonna read these two and roll. So anyway, last one. When you're introduced to a girl in your social circle and you start talking to her, should you get at her at that time? Or is it better to get at her when you bump into her another time, Mr. Lucario?
That's the whole question?
That's it.
Well, why get with her when you first get at her? Why are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why dudes feel the need to, like, I don't know, like, what does he think because he's gonna see her again that he needs to like wait it out, or like I just don't understand what's the point of waiting. If you see her that first time, you want to holler at her, just holler at her and see what's popping. You understand? It's better to do that now than do it later and then waste a lot of time. And then next, you know, you do it later and then the shit still doesn't go the way you want it to go. So what was the point of you waiting? You see what I'm saying? So do shit now. Don't do the shit later. You feel what I'm saying? But Steve, what you think about that?
I think it's because of judgments. I think if he tried to put his bid in with that chick around other people,
right,
that they would judge him. Or if she turned him down, he would be judged. Or if he tried to talk to her and it didn't work out, you know, they're in this fucking goofy ass pod group. It's gonna make everything weird and man, fuck up. This is why I don't do that pod shit. This is why I don't listen. It's one thing if everybody's getting together to hang out, that's fine. I will go there. I will talk to the bitch I want to talk to. If she's not down, I'm gone. I am not wasting my time. This is every second that you don't do something is a second that she realizes how weak you are. Because if you gotta think of if you gotta now listen, it's one thing to think and move with Lucario like we do. But it's another thing to think and then think again. And then think again. And then think again and not move at all.
Right.
That is some silly, weak ass shit that doesn't win with women. If you are that kind of guy, then you're the same guy in the bedroom that has to think, then think again, then think again, and one more time. Women don't want that. So he automatically loses, and I really feel like he's already in the friend zone, Lucario, because he didn't put his bid in, man. What you got on that, brother?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know, a lot of these dudes, and you know what it is with that social circle shit. A lot of times guys, they look for that because it seems like more of like a safety net to try to really holler at chicks, because it's like, you're like, oh, okay, this girl already knows me, you know, she's there already, so it's probably easier to talk to her, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they'll use that situation, but at the same time, they're so scared of the outcome, because if she's not trying to deal with them, they feel awkward later. Like you were saying, they're gonna feel awkward at the end of the day. But the thing is, you know, as a man, you shouldn't give a fuck about that. You feel what I'm saying? You should be able to go talk to that girl. If she's feeling you and everything, you do what you got to do. If she's not, it is what it is, and you still should be able to go in that same situation, right? And everything be cool. Just treat her like, you know, you would normally treat whoever. Just be like, oh, what's good? How's your day going? Whatever. Keep that shit regular. You understand? Bring another chick into the circle. Be like, yo, this is so-and-so. We met the other day. This is so-and-so. You introduce her to that girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. But a lot of dudes there, you know, they'll use the social circle shit a lot of times as just sort of like a safety net for, you know, as a substitute for not really going out there and interacting with other women. You feel what I'm saying? So You know,
just real quick. And here's the thing, man.
Mm.
I can't tell the car how many times that, again, a reputation is so important in all this.
Mm.
Because when these goofy ass motherfuckers get in their little goofy ass little groups and shit and hang out and shit, somebody kind of gives a new person a lay of the land.
Mm.
Well, that's John. You know, he's kind of weird, but he's cool. That's
Mm.
Mike over there. He, you know, he kind of scary, shy. Oh, he ain't here now, but you got to watch out with this motherfucker named Lucario. What you mean? Oh, all he do is he look. He is a straight up asshole. He's cocky. He's conceited. He's arrogant. He's selfish. And you know what? All he does is go after what he wants. So be careful of that guy because all he does is just talk to women. That's the lay of the land, right? And what gets you the pussy, Lucario, is when you go and say, "What's up, everybody?" and all this other stuff, and meet the new chick and just, "All right, what's up?" and move the fuck on. And she's like, "Wait a second. I don't look good enough for him. What's wrong with me?" Well, I know all the other guys. Their mouths and their tongues are hanging out. They want to get with me because they listen. It's like when we were in high school. You remember in high school when the new chick came in, everybody wanted to smash. They always talked about her.
Right.
Same thing when a new chick goes into a new pod. All she knows, all the guys want to fuck her. All their tongues are hanging out by the way they acting. But you coming in there, you're like, "Yo, what's up?" And you moving the fuck on. She can't understand why you're not like the other guys, which then is going to make her want to know more about you. But this is where a lot of guys go wrong. A lot of guys aren't sure of themselves. They don't know what they're doing. And then this is why they lose at the end of the day, brother.
Facts.
All right, we got what? One more to go.
One more question here. Hold on, let me get to this joint. All right, so this one says, what is it? So I really appreciate your work. What advice could you give on approaching a group of women, a group of girls at once, and leaving with all the numbers, or maybe even hooking up with all of the chicks at once, being that hot chicks are not always alone? If possible, could you do a video on this? So he says, how do you walk up to a group of chicks and fuck them all? That's what he wants to know.
Man, I got the first answer. The realest answer that you got to do, young man, is you got to stop watching porn. This guy watches so much porn that he really thinks that this is reality. He thinks this. He had look, no confidence, no mouthpiece, nothing, and he thinks he can walk up to a group of women. Look, check this out. He can't even walk up to one woman, more or less a group. So in this little fantasy porn world, he think he can walk up to a woman, pull his dick out, and then all the women, all of a sudden, the music start. They all be like, "Ooh, wow!" And oh, he's wearing Axe spray, and let's all suck his dick. Yeah, I don't understand why you guys are so fucking weak. I don't understand why you motherfuckers think that what you watch in porn is the real thing. And the fact that you even asking the dumbest, I mean, goddamn, you can't, Lucario, can't even talk to one bitch.
Right.
How do you think you're going to leapfrog over one, leapfrog over a threesome, and get a harem, a harem of women? Now, yeah, I guess if you go to one of those escort places and you pay a few grand, you can have as many women as you want. But this is the fucking reality that these guys live in. They really think porn is reality. They really think that I can walk up. Look, I'm scared to approach a woman, but fuck that. I can walk up to a group of beautiful women and they all suck my dick and we fuck and we all over each other like in porn. Oh, fuck is this, man? Come on. Shit.
Now, you know, it's funny. It's like, I mean, maybe if he goes to like a orgy or a sex party, it could happen. You feel what I'm saying? You just walk up to the chicks and then you could get something going like that. You know what I'm saying? But this dude talking about, because look, man, I've walked up to like maybe like two girls at once and told both of them like, yo, I want both of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? and I'd give both of them my number and shit. And in certain cases, one of them will call me or whatever.
Yes.
But if you try to talk to like 3, 4, 5 girls, a group of girls, and trying to get with all of them, that shit is slim to it's a slim to no chance that it's gonna happen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just not. It's what look. It's too many. It's so many things that I could break down as to why that won't happen. We'll just be here all day. Just understand that you're just and like you said, dudes gotta you know, it's like they're it's like a baby that's crawling on the ground asking how to run a marathon. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Learn how to walk first, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I understand these dudes. They're like, yo, I want to fuck a group of chicks. You know, I want to do cartwheels and backflips off mountains and fuck chicks in the air. Like, dudes is asking crazy shit right now. So I don't know, man.
Lakari, I'm a bad motherfucker. I've been fucking since I was 13. I have the only time or times that I have fucked more than 2 women, and this is the honest, no lie on my dick, is when, like you said, being in orgies, that was it, swinging club. That was the only time that I would smash more than 2 women. There is no way. Listen. Don't get me wrong. If your name is Floyd Mayweather, if you got Denzel Washington or you're Tom Cruise, yeah, you can fuck a lot, or you're like a fucking rock star or something. You can fucking that can happen in that scenario, yes. But we're talking mere mortals. I have had 2, but the only time I moved up from 2 to like 4, 5, or 6 was in swinging situations.
Right.
Never, and I'm a bad motherfucker, Lucario. So if I can't do it on the street, and again, I'm sensible enough to realize that you can't walk up to 5 women and you smack that. It just doesn't happen in real life, dog. 2, maybe, yes, but 5, no, dog. That is a fantasy. Whatever you are smoking or drinking, let me know. I want to put stock in that shit. Because if we can sell that shit to these motherfuckers out here, Lucario, you and I are flying around the world in a G6, motherfucker.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you know, you can't hate dudes for being ambitious, though. You feel me? They trying to.
That's crazy, dog. That's not ambitious. That's crazy. That's like you got a better chance of flying than to do that.
Oh,
you
man.
Got a shot of just jumping up in the air and just flying. There's no way that most of these weak motherfuckers are ever going to have a threesome in their life because of who they are, Lucario. More or less than 5. Listen, no, not a Lucario. Not just 5 women. We're talking about 5 women without saying, hey, you just saying, yo, what's up, baby? Let's fuck type shit.
Right.
Really? Come on, man. Fuck, man. God damn it. All right, man. We're going to wrap this motherfucking shit up, Lucario. Go ahead and let them know how to get at you, man.
Yeah, man. So guys, make sure you go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Lucario. All right, so that's what it is. You feel me?
Guys, and also don't forget to check us out. Yeah, I got you. Rosebud's coming up at 1 East with myself, and then later on we're gonna have a show around 7 East on getting crumbs, accepting crumbs from women. So Rosebud and I will be going on. It's 11:52 East right now. So at 1, at 12:50, we'll probably open the doors up with myself and Rosebud. Lucario, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. We will
holler at you guys. Peace.
we'll knock this shit out next week.
Later.
Peace out, guys. Peace.